Hello all, this is the first video on introduction to our method of financial market analysis. So to begin with, what is stock market? A stock market is a place where shares of public listed companies are traded. The primary market is where companies float shares to the general public in an initial public offering (IPO) to raise capital. Once new securities have been sold in the primary market, they are traded in the secondary market, where one investor buys shares from another investor at the prevailing market price or at whatever price both the buyer and seller agree upon. A stock market is where shares are traded, exchange hands between investor, and it is literally a zero-sum game. Organized and regulated financial markets where securities, bonds, notes, shares are bought and sold at prices governed by the forces of demand and supply is called a stock exchange. In India, stock exchanges are Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. These two are the biggest stock exchange in India. So to list down other stock exchange are Dow Jones and Nasdaq in USA, and I can say Hang Seng in Hong Kong market. Uh, I can say DAX, it's German market, and uh, it goes on. So every nation has their own stock market, and there are no restriction for a company to float the stocks in a particular exchange. For example, some Indian companies are traded abroad. Stocks. A stock is a general term used to describe the ownership certificates of any company. A share, on the other hand, refers to the stock certificate of a company. Holding a company's share makes you a shareholder. Comparison of different analysis. So, fundamental analysis is the oldest way of analysis professionals use to analyze stock market and shares in general. So these are the terms which are related to fundamental analysis, and these are basic terms: revenue, earnings per share, P/E ratio, sectoral fundamentals, microeconomic factor, and macroeconomic climate. Technical analysis is a method which has been originated after the technology boom. So these are used to find price trends, volume, moving averages, indicators, uses charts. So what does Quant Mech AI brings on analysis? So this is a blend of mechanical engineering and emotional intelligence. So what are the terms which are related, basic terms? Historical data, projections, estimated time, trend, probability of projections, behavioral pattern, and numerical progression. So why Quant Mech? Why can't we use fundamentals and technicals solely? So why do we have to use Quant Mech calculators? So this approach shows the true projections based on price and volume on daily basis. a post-market analysis tool designed to trap the behavioral patterns of crores of investors, a blend of engineering and emotional intelligence. A non-speculative and innovative post-market analysis tool and can be designed to find projections of equity, stock indices, commodities, and currencies. Ability to analyze and find projections in advance. We find projections, find its estimated time, and the probability of it to reach the destined projections. So how do we approach stock market? We believe today's markets are interrelated and surely innovations are lacking in the field of financial market analysis, a top-down approach to analysis. So what does top-down means? So to elaborate, we first analyze the major currencies along with the US dollar index. So we also analyze the important commodities, and when we analyze the indices of a whole, and then we jot down to sectoral indices, and then we pick the best stocks from those sectors and write on the various opportunities that prevails in stock market. So the major intention of stock market is not for speculation. It is designed for sharing profits. Investors always win the battle by being patient. Traders lose money. 95% of traders lose money. But even if an investor is greedy and does not sell his position after a significant rise of a share, that might be a mistake. The shares can suddenly drop. So long-term investors does not know when a share can dip. So our approach is designed to meet people who are opting for short-term investments, long-term investments, and also positional trades. Thank you all. Hope if you liked the video, do subscribe to our channel.